It's week 4 of the NFL, and all eyes are on the Packers' rocket-armed quarterback. Everyone's still in awe of his last game, passing Norm Van Bronckhorst's 1951 mark of 554 passing yards. It's the Packers and the Bears on EA Sports.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the man from Old Dominion, the former Monarch, at quarterback Taylor Heineke.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Those defense for the Packers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Then into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and another touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back to the score.
And I think that's a signal that this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. A good hold in these wet conditions. The play after is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one 28 yards on the ground. Well, we saw David Montgomery lead the nation a few years back in broken tackles when he was at Iowa State. And he's proven to be difficult to bring down in the NFL as well. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And with a guy his size, you have to know defensively that arm tackles aren't going to fly with him. You have to be able to wrap up, or else he can just brush tacklers aside like they're not even.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that.
darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
On first down, Ritchie. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Bears are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Ritchie. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Looking to throw. Ritchie. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Ritchie. He's got his man, Thornton. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They go play action here on 1st down. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth his salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
And he's got it. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, Ritchie. And he's got it. It's caught by Packers. Touchdown. Chigakonkwo, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They're already looking up at a 16-0 deficit. Still plenty of time to go, first quarter. But work to be done as they come up 1st and 10. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Heineke now looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Off the option, here's Montgomery. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Heineke from the gun on 3rd down. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Heineke now. This one swung out to Montgomery. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. On second down, Montgomery slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they'll at least get on the board here, still trailing, but 16-3 now. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Ritchie. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Ritchie. And he gets this to Thornton. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Packers! An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And the result, a Green Bay score. From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. You start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. All right, this is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, Go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
On 2nd and 9, Heineke. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Heineke to throw it. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. On the move past the 40. Touchdown, Chicago! Khalil Shakir, 61 yards. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here are the Packers now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. On 1st and 10, Ritchie. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw is Heineke. Ertz has it left side. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And a nice gain of 21 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Montgomery. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now Heineke. This will be caught at about the 5. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Heineke. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. He's at the 50. 30. Pass across the 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I won't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bears offense ready to get going again. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. Here's Heineke. Shakir hauls it in. Chicago! Khalil Shakir. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 19-point ball game. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Throwing on first down. Ritchie. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ritchie. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Heineke. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. A huge play there for Chicago. 44 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Working out of the gun. Here's Heineke. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Khalil Shakir on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Packers with the football here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Buying time to his left. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Operating from the gun. Ritchie. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st first down. Ritchie. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
Looking to throw on second down. Ritchie, and he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zones.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Touchdown, Chicago!
Darnell Mooney.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bears take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And this is back to a 5-point game. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake. Ritchie
completes it again to Doubs.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They go play action here on first down.
Downfield and caught by Thornton. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
Off play action. Ritchie. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Chuga Conquo.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Onto the field now come the Bears.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Looking to throw. Heineke
rolling to his left. And Jones has it over the middle. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. going up the gut, Montgomery. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Now Heineke.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Off the play fake, Ritchie. There's that man again. It's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Off play action. Ritchie.
That's complete to Dobbs.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Back to throw again.
Out left and complete to Thornton.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake. Ritchie. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers...
Touchdown, Packers! Great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6 as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd and 9, Heineke. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Heineke now looking to throw on first down.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Devontae Wyatt
in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Throwing. Heineke.
Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Heineke now. Complete to Mooney on the slant. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now at Lambeau. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Heineke to throw it.
Complete to Jones. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a give running left with Montgomery. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
On 1st and 10, Ritchie.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
He's got his man, Thornton.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
And the Bears are right back in this football game.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
And now here's another interception. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a touchdown.
And this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s? Oh, yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Darnell Mooney and the rest of this offense ready to go again.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this?
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw on second down, Ritchie. And he gets this to Thornton. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Ritchie. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped the line as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Heineke on 1st down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Heineke.
Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Heineke. This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
That's complete to Mooney. And he is going to have the Bears 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Heineke.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. To try again after the sack.
Heineke
escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Working out of the gun. Here's Heineke. Has his man. It's Shakir.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
On 1st and 10, Heineke.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw, Heineke.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down, Heineke.
And now here's another interception. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick pick-six last week. Not a pick-six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And quickly they get to the line. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Chigakakwo, his third touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year.
And the Packers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Bears now ready to take over again. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
A first down throw for Heineke.
Caught on the right side by Jones. Touchdown! Marvin Jones, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away.
From the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use this second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Throwing on first down, Ritchie. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Ritchie forced out to his left. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 22 yards there. A first down. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. There he goes left side. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah.
Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable.